story of how a boy who comes from a different...
We're on 5.
Oh, 5, my bad. Alright.
Is the iPad going?
Yeah.
We have met many great main characters, protagonists, and secondary characters this year through the books we've read and the films we've watched. Gerald, Aunt Queen and Angel, Jamal and Latika, Sam and Claire, Jin and Danny, Wei Chen, the Monkey King, Chin Ki, Toby and Caroline, and so forth. Who were your favorites and why? What life lessons did you learn from them? I said my favorite was American Born Chinese, because I think the book teaches you one of the greater life lessons and of all the stories, and that is you are who you are no matter what you do. Change that or modify it. Other characters teach similar lessons, but I felt that American Born Chinese taught it in a way that was different than the rest.
Who is your favorite character from American Born Chinese? He didn't say it. I'm asking him a question. Jin?
Who goes next? Alright, I said Forged by Fire because it shows you that even in like the worst situations, you can still like get through. You.
My favorite character is Jamal, because I really like that story of Slumdog Millionaire, and I like an underdog, and I think he was kind of an underdog. I also thought one of my other favorites was Chin Ki, because I thought his character was pretty funny, so I like those characters.
My favorite character was Gerald, because he really cared for his sister and put her before his own needs. He wanted to provide for her.
I said, even though we didn't watch this, I said Big Daddy because it shows you to be open to new situations and to be accepting, I guess. So I was Forged by Fire. That's what Parker said. I liked Gerald and Angel too because they were great. And then I also liked Katie Heron from Mean Girls because I thought she was really funny.
My favorite was Gerald because it showed that even in really tough situations you can still be true to
my favorite character was Miss Rain in Precious because I thought she was selfless and she was really patient with all the girls there. And I thought if there were more people like her in the world, and it'd be a better place.
My favorite was the Monkey King from American Born Chinese. His story was the most appealing to me. I thought it had the best, the best writing in the book, and the most visually appealing to me.
My favorite was Katie from Mean Girls because it was just interesting to how her character was able to adapt to just going from Africa and homeschool to just the new high school experience, because I can imagine that all of us, when we were first introduced to high school as freshmen, we were all kind of holy crap, this is different, and just kind of the ability that she was able to bring together an entire school pretty much to be just comfortable with each other. I thought that was pretty cool.
My favorite character was the girl from the Play Run Watch, because instead of running away from her culture, instead she wanted to learn more about it. And I personally don't see this in my community a lot, and I learned that I always try to get closer to her culture and instead of running away from it.
Yeah, my favorite character was Gerald from Forged by Fire, and I just thought he was in a really tough situation. I thought he handled it in a very mature way, and I kind of I don't know, it was just kind of interesting to see how he dealt with this problem.
I chose Katie Heron from Mean Girls because I just thought that she was the most relatable, so I guess the most interesting story, and that she changed the most out of all the characters.
I said my favorite story was Hang On to Max because it's about high school, so it's really relatable, but my favorite character is Gerald from Forged by Fire because he's a really selfless character and he cared a lot for his sister.
I chose Katie from Mean Girls because I thought it was cool how at the end she would have made things right with everyone. And then her character shows how you should be content being yourself and how you don't have to change to please others.
I said that I like Precious the best because I was able to think of the movie as if I was in her shoes.
And then it was also hard to watch, but it really hit me and made me realize that the worst things could possibly happen.
I chose the Monkey King because even though it's like the most fictional character, it's actually pretty realistic on how like people would change to be a whole different person, but then they would find themselves.
I said Katie Heron from Mean Girls because like she started out like super innocent, like didn't even know like about pop culture and stuff, and then she like turned into a plastic even though she was just pretending, and then like she was still able to like find herself, like find who she was and come back.
Page numbers on 6, 7, and 8. Okay, next question, or does anyone else have any discussion?
No one else?
I was watching Mean Girls 2 on Netflix yesterday, and it was like so bad.
Yeah.
It was like exactly the same plot, with like uglier. Not saying that's bad, but it was just like the same thing over.
The second one.
Did the second one have like the same plot?
I've never seen it.